Like, he might have been bleeding. I don't know. Like I said, I never opened up my eyes, but I know that big toe got caught on something. Every episode of Good Sauce is brought to you by personal injury attorney Mo DeWitt.
Injured on the go?
Just call Mo.
We know Mo always throws the best events, and he's got one right around the corner.
Saturday, July 12th, it's all happening. That's right, he's having another family skate-a-thon. These events are always a blast.
It's at the Cimarron Skateway, Saturday, July 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. And it's our favorite price point. Free! Free great music and surprises and free Mo merch. He'll be there to support you when you need him. So if you're injured on the go,
just call Mo.
Baby,
You did it. We're all proud.
baby.
I still can't believe I have a baby. Welcome to episode 61 of Good Sauce. Our goal today, communicate the vibe and aura of friendship. And I am pleased to be part of that ship that starts with friend. How you doing? My name's Rauce. That is Joel Warren.
Ahoy.
And that is Nico Nedo. And that is Jonathan Arce. Okay, yeah, we're pirates today, I guess, on this ship.
Every day.
So let's start it off real fast, okay? I had a fantastic Father's Day, my first Father's Day. Special shout out to my wife. You know, it was virtually twins. We had the same days of Mother's Day and Father's Day. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Absolutely.
Did you throw a text for Father's Day?
I threw a few.
Okay, threw a few. Little small conversation. Any little fun text? Any emojis?
There was exclamation points.
Okay, I'll take it. John, did you text?
Quick phone call with the dad.
FaceTime?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so my first Father's Day,
Didn't have a shirt on.
I was on the can.
Yeah, I don't do that.
My first Father's Day, I was so busy the entire day with things that were not filled with Father's Day things. So I actually ended up celebrating Father's Day because it just worked out with our schedules Monday, the day after, which everything was very chill. And it felt like, the day after, it was like a hangover, but for Father's Day.
It's like when your birthday's during the week and you're a kid. You're like, "It's Saturday, I'm going to do my birthday."
Exactly. And I have no regret that was amazing. One of the things that was scheduled and planned was that Olivia, my wife, beautiful, love her boobs, love her butt, love her smile, love her soul, love her greens, I love her meats, I love her potatoes, greens, means, potatoes. I love everything about her, right?
Apparently.
She schedules a massage for me. I'm like, hell yeah. Ooh. I get a massage. And this is a little Winter Park massage, all right? So I feel...
What does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, Winter Park...
That means they massage you and then ruin your credit?
Style? Yeah.
I know. It's just a vibe. Like, I feel like I walk into getting a massage at Winter Park with a different expectation than if I'm just right off of, Kissimmee. You know, I'll be honest with you.
Those Robert Kraft spots.
Yeah. Those Robert Kraft spots down over, I feel like in Kissimmee. If I'm over in Winter Park, I'm expecting like a free glass of wine. They give
like
me
a trophy wife.
They
vibe.
I want to be treated like a trophy wife kind of thing. But
yeah, you are the trophy wife.
they offer me a glass of wine as soon as I walk in.
What kind did you get?
Sweet red.
Oh my.
Yeah. It was.
That's very Winter Park of you.
Yeah. I got the sweet red. I was also like, you must refer to me as such for the remainder of my visit here.
Please call me Diane for the remainder.
Call me Diane Sweet Red.
Sweet Red Pageant?
I'm 43 years old with 2 kids, and that's how you would treat me.
When you guys get a massage, first of all, when was the last time you got a massage? Have you ever gotten a massage, Nedo? You seem like a guy that has never gotten
I have gotten a massage.
And what do you think about it? I feel like you are going to be weirded out by massages.
Not weirded out. It hurts, though.
Joel?
I love massages.
Yeah, have you gotten like a...
A lot of them.
All right. I have... How many? Ballpark? 50.
Oh, no.
Okay, all right.
I'm talking 15 at Lifetime.
I think Lifetime...
I guess that's not that many.
I think Lifetime... 8. I have a long history publicly talking about massages, all the way back to my honeymoon where I got a hot masseuse and it was a couple's massage thing. I'm like, this is so weird.
That's a threesome.
But
I've given thousands of massages, though.
That's a high figure. Thousands?
Bro, I've done the math.
Yeah, but your massage is.
I had my people run the numbers.
Yeah.
5 years every day for 5 years.
You massage your girl every day.
It's a nightly tradition.
It's
like
I just brush my teeth.
people have sleeping aids. I think that's her sleeping aid is
Is a full body massage.
Hey, props to you.
It's more
Good
shoulder.
man.
It's more shoulder.
Good
More
man.
Shoulder, back, like upper back kind of vibe.
Real fast. You guys have any preference? You know what I mean by that? When you get a massage?
Nude?
No. I mean, you do also have that preference. I go down.
You talking gender?
I'm talking gender. I got a guy.
Oh.
And I walk into this situation going like,
When you order the sweet red, that's just what they give you.
yeah, so I've been, before.
Like, we got a rosé all day. Give him Carl.
So,
Diane wants Carl. Sweet red, room 3.
so Olivia asked me right before, she goes, do you have any preference? And in that moment, I felt like, well, I got to walk that talk of being 2025. And I had to really ask myself, like, do I even have a preference? I know a man has massaged me before.
You should have just been like black.
Yeah, well, get this. Buckle up, buttercup. It is, I tell her, I go, I have no preference. And the reality is that I do have a preference.
Like, yeah, you do.
Everyone has a preference on who you want hands touching yourself. And here's mine. Old, ugly women. I want the Olgas. I want the Hagrids. I want unattractive
Lunch ladies.
lunch lady, outside linebacker women. That would be the zenith of my best guess who on who I would want to massage me. Does that
yeah.
Now, after saying that, I got to tell you, I shouldn't feel bad about that, right?
Nope.
Because I learned a lot about myself on this massage. All right. The first thing I learned was age, very important to me.
How old was this masseur?
28, 29.
So this is...
He looked exactly like Ousmane Dembele, the left winger for PSG.
And if you don't know what he looks like the healthy version of I Am the Captain.
Yes. And this is what rubbed me wrong. It's not rubbed me wrong, but I got a little judgy.
He was like, look at me.
I had to check my ego as soon as I saw my massage guy, because he had some amazing shoes on, like some really fresh LeBrons. They were like amazing shoes. That made me go, nice shoes. I wish I had an Olga right now.
Yeah.
And now I've never had somebody blatantly younger than me massage me. And the whole time I'm trying my best to like
not get an erection.
No, I'm trying my best to like let go. You have to mentally get into the massage.
Yeah. It was a Father's Day massage. Did you guys talk about like father? Was he a father?
I didn't say a single word and I didn't open up my eyes once. Because first of all, you're getting a massage.
Yeah.
Until rock bottom zenith. I would like for all of you guys, I want to see your big toe.
How was the big?
I need to see your big toe right now. Because something happened. Let me see them big. I just want to. Here, I'll show you my big toe. I'll go first.
No, I'm good.
All right. I purposely did not do any more hygiene.
A little bit of a golf tan.
All right. This is bad. He's massaging my leg, and he scratches his forearm on my toenail.
little snaggle hoof.
Like.
All right. So I am on my stomach. He is down by my feet.
And he just gives a little, ow.
Oh, no, I'm on my back. Yeah, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, and he is rubbing up my calf and rubbing down my calf. I said, knees below. I go, knees below, you're good. No glutes.
Damn.
That's
you want the glutes?
No, I think that's also where my line is. That's where I learned a lot about myself. I'm down with a man massaging me.
You should have said glutes, but only use your elbows.
But when a man touches my butt,
Because that's better.
if a man touches my butt, That I think that's where I
Might have an erection, and then you have a whole
Right.
self.
Then you have to like.
Oh, he
explain
already had one of those.
No, it was just saying. This is the honest to God reason why. If I were to define it, is like getting a massage is all about being comfortable and getting into that thing. And there's just no way.
Why are our toes out,
Right.
Ross?
There's no way.
Comfortable right now.
Yeah,
We're just sitting here bottomless.
because I wanted to make sure that my toe isn't that bad compared to you guys.
I don't know, man.
Is that he's
Toenail length.
yeah, toenail length.
I recently just cut mine.
Yeah, me
All
too.
cut up.
So
I'm all trimmed.
I finished last place.
Yeah.
No, but now
I have the most
It doesn't
shank
look
like
bad.
I have the most shank like big toe.
Point
You
your
do
foot-
have a
point
bit
your
of
foot-
overhang.
Point it down. Let me see.
You've got a bit of a gutter,
It's not bad.
but it doesn't look bad. I could see how the edge might catch you.
Yeah.
Cut him. Scraped him.
No way.
Dude, he definitely goes, ah. He lets out a thing.
Like you got bit by your cat. Like, ow!
Ow, what was that? Should I be embarrassed about this toe? Because the whole time,
Did you yell gotcha?
and it made it worse because like I didn't know I was getting this massage really today.
So you didn't prep?
I didn't prep at all. I was walking around my house barefoot.
Who knows what?
I do know dirt because I have dogs and a yard. So the first thing he does when he gets to my feet, I am ashamed and once again mortified. Back-to-back episodes of Good Sauce. He cleaned my feet.
Like Jesus.
He cleaned my feet. And I know it wasn't because like, oh, this is relaxing.
That's a sign of respect.
It was a sign of like, I gotta touch these things and I gotta clean these things.
It's actually a message of I won't be touching these the way you've brought them.
That's what destroyed me.
Have you ever had somebody ride in your car and sweep off the passenger seat before they sit down?
Yeah. That's what he did.
I'm like, how many Cheetos won't you sit on?
That's what he did.
You flipping prince.
And I learned. I will absolutely pay for another male massage. That was fine. To be honest.
Now
with
you have to pay for a pedicure before you even go.
Yeah. But I would absolutely let a man massage me again, to be honest with you.
Just tell him he might want to wear work gloves.
I like the finger strength overall. I do believe that you have a higher chance of some finger strength getting on in
Dude,
there.
I'll match your guy Dembele against a whole like a old lunch lady any day.
So yeah,
Helga's got arm strength.
I want some 285-pound, 5'3" Swedish woman.
It's the lady from Monsters
Dang.
Inc.
Short-
Always
short and wide.
watching.
Yeah, short.
I want Roz from Monsters.
I want
Rub me.
short, wide, slight mustache. Get on in there.
I like the mystery bag aspect of it. I don't know who I'm gonna get, and I don't care.
I always put preference. with woman.
Have you had? This is what I would ask. That I also would. Before yesterday, I said I didn't care.
I'm there for the technique, anyways.
Oh my gosh.
I am there to
tech-
try to relax. You know, I'm trying
Some
to.
people got some different, like, I know you've had different style of massage.
I have had the one where they're bad at it.
Really, yeah.
I'm like, you must have some stuff going on in your life because you are not on your A game.
And this was not a great overall experience, but only due to my own fault. Okay, and this is what I learned about myself: is that have you had a younger dude massage you? And you've said you've only had like
I've had a few.
a 6. You said you
I've got
only
around six massages total.
and percentage of women.
Probably like 4 women, 2 men.
The Orange County History Center is the place to be this summer.
I'm looking for a camp.
Then I've got great news for you. The Adventures in History Summer Camp.
They charge by the week, and early and late care is included in the tuition.
We're talking cool things. We're talking field trips. I'm talking Central Florida Zoo visiting with animals. How about field trips to Wonderworks and the Crayola experience?
My favorite part is every camper gets a t-shirt with a huge manatee on it. TheHistoryCenter.org.
Oh, but say it like Optimus Prime.
TheHistoryCenter.org.
I remember one like older Spanish dude. But the technique with that's what I was thinking. I was like, bro, he's doing some weird stuff with
Fody.
the shoulders. Yeah,
You get the
Fody.
massage from Fody?
We have a friend. Yeah. He goes massage. I'm down with.
I got one, and he bruised me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was like I had like a frozen shoulder, like a shoulder issue.
Man, sometimes, yeah, you're really rolling the dice whenever you're just like, here's my body.
He was like, it's not your shoulder, it's
Take
your
it.
neck. And then he grabbed me and like obviously hit where the real pain was. Like it felt like he was probably fixing it. But I also felt like I needed to go talk to somebody afterwards.
But I could
I
have,
think I've been abused.
I legit
Kind
could
of want
have,
to do it again.
I legit could have cried after my toenail got him.
I bet he felt the same way.
I was so embarrassed. I tipped him a little bit more because I coin flip, I opened him up.
Yeah.
Like he might have been bleeding. I don't know. Like I said, I never opened up my eyes, but I know that big toe got caught on something. And it was flesh.
And you know that somebody in his family was like, what happened?
Yeah.
He's like,
He's like, this raccoon of a man.
Dude, this white Chad raccoon just came out of nowhere.
Foot stabbed me.
I think he tipped more because he cut me. I think that's how his what his conversation was.
He came in with his feet caked in dirt.
They are two different. They are a little bit different experiences overall. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. But when I being honest here, if I go to a massage place and it's a girl, right? I feel I can't help myself. I feel like a king. Like I get it that I'm paying for this, but this is exactly what I have seen in all the movies. Kings get massages. And then when I get a massage from a dude, I feel like I'm like asking for a favor. Like, yo, bud, you got me?
Can we do this?
Can we do this? Both of them are great. And I think overall, I do enjoy a good finger strength just getting on in there. But I was
Which
not
is the whole point of it.
I was not expecting my ageism to come out, because when he was that young, I was like, I don't know.
I'm glad you called it out. I was waiting for it.
No, 100%. 100%. How long have you been doing this? You can't be 20 years into it, right?
You want someone seasoned. I understand.
Yeah,
but you know
like
what?
experiences.
Sometimes
I
it's
want-
the people who just graduated that try the hardest.
That too. That too.
And they remember the technique. They haven't developed their own bad version of it yet. Where they're like, oh, I don't do that anymore because people don't really care. And it's like, no, you just don't like that. I want you to do the course on me. All of it.
But that was my Father's Day, dude. I cut somebody up on their forearm.
Possibly cut up another father.
Yeah,
And
and
was
this
his Father's Day.
yeah,
Yeah,
it could have been.
You sliced a daddy.
Who knows?
what about like the chiropractor though? You guys feel? How do you guys feel?
I've
about
never
the
done
chiropractor?
that.
Never done
No
it.
one is ever
done it.
touching my neck.
Same.
Ever.
But have you done everything? Like, have you, bro? That's how I feel
Period.
about it too. Yeah,
Have you
that's
done
how
it?
I feel.
Yeah.
I used to go with my mom, and she used to. I used to be in the room with her, and they would crack her neck, and I would cry, and I would leave.
Some voodoo stuff.
Peace.
Bro,
I'm not cool. I'm not cool with
Whoa.
that.
No.
Seeing my mom just.
I don't.
Why did she have you in there?
I just
You
want to
can't
keep
leave them
close.
out. Yeah. Let me just run this quick errand. You stay right here.
They're about to spaghetti my neck.
Well, I've never gone chiropractor at all. Part of me,
Me
thinks-
neither. You want to do it?
I think it's a little like I think it gets a little pseudo. That's a little pseudo
Now,
for
does
me.
that change your
Bro,
preference
holistic.
of man or woman?
Nah, I've never done it.
I know, but that's why neither have I. Do they ask?
I think I would want a guy if I were to do it.
Like I can't.
And
act,
is that different than your massage preference?
Women all day for massage for
you
sure.
go.
I can't act like
What
they're
about sandwich artist?
like I want to look at you.
Mixed bag.
I want to look at you and act like massages aren't a sensual thing. How many people do you massage? Only your girl,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Massages
And
are
how many of those massages have ulterior motives?
98.
I
Out
know.
of 98.
I'm guilty of that, dude. I am.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for the land of the milk and honey. By the
Right.
end of 98% of the massages that I have given out.
And then when they give you the massage back, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, it's like a 69 massage.
No, it's just like a terrible massage. I don't know. I feel
Can
like
you
it's
imagine getting in that position and then just focusing on your pecs?
Ignoring all interaction sexually.
All interactions. It's just massage. It's the new, like, how good of friends can we be?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new when they're in a circle and they massage each other's backs.
But you're spidering each other?
Yeah, but you're just
Double starfish.
you're human centipeding around
Oh,
an
there it
entire.
is. I was waiting for it. Oh, that's the picture in my head is human centipede right now.
Would you guys say that you are good at giving massages?
Absolutely not. I would say no, but when I need to, no, I'm not.
Like if you put some effort in, like
Why aren't
focus
you?
and you locked in, like you could do it?
If I put in the effort and I lock in, I think it's okay. It's good. It's going to be like, yeah, that feels good. But a good massage to me is like, I feel it in my teeth.
I don't like when
You just unlocked a memory.
when people are just trying to
I'm tripping balls.
yeah. Whoa! People just try to give you a hard massage because they think the strength is the only factor. And I'm like, you're just hurting me. Stop it.
And
Oh,
then-
right. Yeah.
Relax.
I remember I
I'm fine.
had this really, really weird interaction with a massage person years ago. And it was so weird that I never forgot it, where I was at a show and this show was offering, there's a massage table there. And I was drinking. I was on my second or third drink. And I walk up and I go, how much for a massage? And this person goes, have you been drinking?
Oh.
And I go, yeah, I've had 2 or 3 drinks. And I'm not going to massage you.
Whoa.
I'm like, why? I'm curious because it's a safety concern. I'm like, what? Now I have to know. No. So she then looks right in my eyes and goes, there's been reports and many events of people getting massaged while they're drunk and then dying.
Whoa.
Oh.
And I have never looked it up. I have never checked it out.
What?
I just love knowing that she looked at me like she has killed 3 people.
Listen, sir, I will not take another life like this.
I got 2 strikes.
Not again. It's not happening again. I don't know why she said that so sternly.
It's been less than a week, sir.
She said it
Can't
like
practice in California anymore.
she said it
I'm
like
trying to stay in this state.
And not be emotionally manipulated.
the Ted Bundy of massage envies. Dude.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. How many drinks? 1? Okay.
All right. You seem all right.
I
Just sign this waiver.
Yeah. I'm going to start with the neck.
don't know. So I like. Is it safe to say in conclusion here? All right.
Ooh, nice segue. Nice
I like that.
transition word.
A little zigzag.
He's a flipping pro over here.
In conclusion,
In
though,
summary.
you have a preference towards.
Women, older,
I want an Olga.
strong forearms. I want to see like forearm muscles.
If I were to draw, yeah, that's what you need. I need to see some, 15-year-old athlete calves for your forearms. I need to see your son's legs for women's arms.
Okay.
All right, that's what I need to see because your kids play soccer.
No, I'm just going to take that the right way.
Yeah,
We're good.
I want some diesel in the digits. And that can come from man or women. I just want older. I think the more wrinkly I see on the sides of your eyes, I'm like, oh yeah, we're going there.
Yeah, but if you know the stats on arthritis, you don't really want that.
Yeah.
I want you to be strong enough to do a good job.
Dude, I think having somebody like on their swan song, like on their like retirement tour of massages, like this is my last year doing it. That person would give the best.
I want to
massage.
retire at the top of my game.
Yeah. Are you going man, women, indifferent? You don't care?
I'm mixed bag. I haven't found what I'm into yet.
But
so.
would you say
He's in his college
Wait, would you-
experimental phase.
could you say
I'd let a giraffe massage me right now.
I'm really finding out a lot about myself. But would you say, though, that there are pros and cons? There are some, I would say, that there is no difference. But, like, on the extreme examples of men and women massage therapists, I feel like there are pros and cons. Like, I don't want an attractive girl massaging me. I am a married man. I don't want anything tempting anything. I've already gone down that route. I have felt things that made me go, I'm uncomfortable right now.
And that could ruin the entire massage.
But if you saw World War
marriage.
II,
Yeah.
if you were around for World War II and then you massage me, I don't think I feel that way.
Yeah.
So like, there's a spectrum I do. Do you see what I'm saying, Renato?
Well, at this point, you're
that
saying
person is
someone
very
who's
old.
well into their 90s.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, you want...
Yeah, dude.
Rheumatoid
Bro, she...
arthritis.
Osteoporosis. Get over here.
Oh, man.
I'm just being honest. I learned a lot about myself. All right, because at first I walked into that massage yesterday going like, there is no difference. No, I do have a preference. It's a spectrum, and my biggest factor is that like a young.
Look at my shoes.
Yeah. I want really old people massaging me. Does that make me weird?
Yep, among other things. We'll see you after these messages from our sponsors. The best. Moduit. That mortgage guy, Don.
Orange County History Center. And also, make sure to, fun fact, every episode's on YouTube. If you want to see this episode happen on your TV, look up Rauce Paget on YouTube. We'll be right back. Bye.
Come check out them dogs.
Ross, tell me everything you know about interest rates.
Not much.
You're going to need some help.
Who should I call?
That mortgage guy, Don. That mortgage guy, Don, has the answer to every mortgage question you can think of. He even has his own radio show about it. And you can hear that mortgage guy, Don, every Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on Real Radio.
He's been in Orlando for decades now. He's been helping Central Floridians. He's pro-local, and locals are pro-him.
Procal.
Procal. So if you have any mortgage questions, thatmortgagguydon.com. Hit me with the jingle.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
Shout out to the sponsors. The sponsors have Moduit. I know we just said it, but man, just my God, thank you. Support them.
Go
They are-
roller skating with him.
Do that. Support them because they're supporting locals. Support local, and you know this program has plenty of local affiliations, and I could not be prouder and happier. I'm always blown away that they're on board.
You know, I
it's
got
a treat.
I got an email this week that asked us to do an event further down the line in the calendar, but the reason they asked us was because of our appreciation of local things.
Yeah, we love local things because, to be honest with you, we are creatures of our surroundings, and if you aren't, investing in your surroundings, how can you expect your surroundings to invest in yourself?
Yo.
Welcome back. My name's Rauce Paget. That's Joel Warren. That's Nico Renato.
What's up?
That's John Arcee.
Heyo!
Yeah. We'll put that in. The good news is that we have all of these amazing things that we broke out last week.
We were segment pregnant.
We were segment pregnant, and
We had like quadruplets.
the
last
tradition will continue to happen. We're here to bring down the house when it comes to episode 60 to episode 70.
This is the back nine, Ross.
Yeah, this is the back nine. We are on cloud nine. We're on cloud nine on the back nine.
And feeling fine.
And feeling fine. Time to unwind. We're done because we're out of time. My name's Ross. Have a great night.
Feline. Meow.
NATO News.
Felt like
It's time for some NATO news. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Nico,
I'll hit it.
Nico Renato coming down the pipe. How are you? Where are you? Give me some news.
feeling good, feeling great.
Fresh cut, I noticed.
Thank you. Yep. I feel like if you get your haircut more often, every 2 weeks,
You feel good.
I feel like that's kind of like it's more maintained, it's more clean. People, I don't know, at least me, don't hate you as much.
As a bald, I have to do it every week.
Oh, you're an every weeker.
I'm a once a weeker. Change the litter box, shave your head.
I like that.
It's on that same schedule.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do it at the same time.
But something happened. to me.
Absolutely. You just got to remember what's in your right hand, buddy.
So haircuts every 2 weeks make you feel good.
Make me feel good, but something happened to me this week. Let me paint the picture here. Let me give you the setting, right? So,
Barbershop.
no. Early in the morning, 8 a.m. ish, right? Walking my dog around my neighborhood. My neighborhood has a specific designed dog walking trail, right? So I'm walking the dog down the trail, and I come up in this part that's heavily treed. Lots of trees,
Got it.
right?
Bit of a canopy.
Bit of a canopy, if you will. Yeah. So I'm walking the dog, and then out of nowhere, bro, like, I just feel this sensation of, like, let me try to paint this. Like, it's like a cold but not wet, thin slice of ham just hits me in, like, quadrant 1, like top left of my face, like eye, whole eye, half of cheek up there, forehead up there, left, top left. And I like freak out for like a second. Not remember, it's cold but not wet. So like I'm like, what is this, dude? And for a split second, I come to, I gather myself.
You passed out?
I felt a little bit like that.
How cold was it? Frozen?
Not cold.
Not cold. No,
Cold but not wet.
Cold, not
but
wet.
not wet. Okay.
Sounds like a riddle.
Like a thin.
What's cold but not
It's
wet?
almost too descriptive that I can't process how
Blue,
much detail you're
but not red.
like maybe. Okay.
In control,
thinly sliced piece of ham.
but out of control.
Right.
Not wet ham.
What am I?
So,
A dry ham.
mind you, I'm outside walking my dog. Like, this happens to me, right? So, 1 second later, I kind of realize what actually happens. And then I see just a little white belly and 4 little arms sprawled out and just jumped off my face like like Ethan Hawke, like Tom Cruise, bro, off my face.
The ham jumped off your face.
It was a squirrel.
You got squirrel parkoured?
I got squirrel parkoured, and what I was feeling was the little belly on my face. He like,
not a belly.
No, you got teabagged by a squirrel.
Nuts.
Those are the squirrels.
You can try to tell me that was the
it
squirrel's
was the
belly.
belly. It was the belly.
You had a
the
squirrel.
belly.
Attack me. I was attacked by a squirrel.
You were sexually assaulted by a squirrel.
You got SA'd by an SQ. You got SA'd by an SQ.
Yeah, to completely.
You got Chip and Dale.
My heart after that was pounding.
You got
like,
rip and failed.
Rescue Rangers.
My adrenaline was going
Whoa!
up at that point.
Is that what you
like-
said? Or that's DuckTales.
Like, if there was anybody,
You hack. You hack.
if there was
Head in the
anybody,
game, sauce.
but
I bet the one squirrel looked at it. This other squirrel was like, "You see that guy?
You won't.
Watch this.
You won't.
I watch."
You. Oh, you did it. You did it.
And they just hear, "What the heck, dude?"
Yeah, and
that's bro. That's what I was saying. If there was anybody around me, they would have heard. I just got attacked by a squirrel, dude. That squirrel just attacked me, dude.
is that what you said?
Yes, bro.
You started rolling R's in words that don't have R's.
I got attacked by a squirrel right in the middle of my neighborhood. I'm out here in the middle of the street.
No, bro.
I think that was a flipping squirrel, dude.
I bet you that like as soon as that happens, like you could hear like a slide guitar, and it's like another squirrel going, "Welcome to Jackass."
bro.
This is called Squirrel's Nuts. Oh!
Yeah, I got freaking Bam Margera. Bam Margera.
I got Bam Margarine. I've never been attacked by a squirrel.
But I think what actually happened was the squirrel was just trying to like jump from tree to tree all nibbly bibbly like, and
But it was
fell on me.
Okay.
You know, because it
There was a canopy of trees.
But you had no scratches?
just just belly.
So the guy who massaged Rauce had more scratches on him than
Yeah,
after your squirrel attack?
I'm more of a wild animal than this damn squirrel. I've never had
You're more of a
anything.
wild-
I've never had anything like that happen.
That's
You've
so
never been
funny.
attacked by like a
That
wild
was not an
animal?
attack.
Or been like physically like
I think
touched by another animal, like a random.
It
like
is
a random
weird
animal?
to touch wild
a
animals.
bug or a bee or something
Yeah.
will hit you in the face. Not a squirrel. No.
Right.
No chipmunks.
Like no bird has a bird ever come in like
Why did you think ham? Where does ham come from?
the belly, bro. It was the belly. I felt the belly first. He like belly flopped.
And it
on
just
me.
reminded you of when you had a ham on your face?
Yeah. Are you just
That was
describing?
the sensation.
But there's no.
How do you know?
I was trying to imagine like that.
Did somebody cold cut you?
I didn't want to talk about it.
Did you ever get Black Forest hammed?
I got hit by that squirrel.
I remember. Yeah, that's never.
No, that's never happened to anyone, Rouse.
Yeah,
That's
But at
never
the
happened
beach
to
and like
anybody.
a bird comes and
You
like
were
tries
just-
to take your food.
Yeah, if
or
you have
something.
chips.
Yeah, chips.
you're just by yourself,
Yeah,
and you just got face. You slapped.
she got
Not a belly.
belly flopped. It was I got belly flopped by a
Dude,
squirrel.
You've heard about what to do at the beach if you want to just be awful. Is you go and you bring a bag of chips and you open it and then leave.
Oh wow,
Just open the bag of chips and where everybody's sitting.
Right.
Then
you get a seagull bomb.
you get a small militia.
You ruin everybody's day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The
That's some Bart Simpson stuff right there.
I was half joking. I was like, not its belly, but the fact that you were thinking to me, I do not think the belly, dude, of a squirrel,
Dude.
doesn't. It has fur. You wouldn't feel.
I don't know. We can look that up.
I don't. I think.
I don't think we need to.
I think a squirrel is
Be heavier than a thin slice of ham.
totally covered with fur. So
Did you see the squirrel after that?
Yeah, I saw him. Ethan Hawk me, bro.
But did you see like you said white belly?
I saw white belly.
Okay, I was like, this might have been a rat.
No, I saw white belly and I saw sprawled out.
yeah, white belly sounds like white fur belly to me. And then if it's not fur, and then you caught
Listen,
meat,
Could have caught me. I don't know, bro. Could have caught me.
He saw what he saw.
Yeah.
I felt what I felt. I saw what I saw.
And when
My
you say-
feelings are valid.
well,
What did your dog do? Did your dog react at all?
When I saw him jump, I was like, bro, don't come after my dog now too. Like, don't double kill him.
Double kill.
But yeah, no, I thought he was coming after me and my dog, and I got a little protective, but then he missed my dog, landed on the ground, and
am I crazy in
scared
thinking that squirrels are covered completely in fur, and that you either got squirrel peened or squirrel vagged, just slapped to your face? Because when you
This
say
is a-
ham,
I don't think the size of
It was cold,
squirrel
but
genitalia
not wet.
is large enough to do a slap. I think it was the fur. I think you felt fur.
yeah, it felt like a
cold-
like a dog's
the cold
belly.
thing
Think of a
throws me
dog's
off.
belly.
Like maybe it was early enough in the morning. There was like some morning dew, but he said not wet. So I'm confused.
that's what I mean by
Think
like,
of a dog's belly. It felt like.
yeah,
Oh my
okay.
gosh, I might have. Wow, that might have happened.
Yeah, he's looking at a picture of a squirrel belly and seeing that it's completely.
But that could be like a northern squirrel. Look
Yeah.
up like a Florida squirrel.
Or you just have to come to grips with like squirrel genitalia slaps you across the face from 25 feet above.
yeah,
So, yeah.
Maybe you need to come to grips with
you got chipmunked.
that God is trying to tell you something. You know, you ever read The Alchemist? You don't have to. I'll tell you what it's all about. It's all about signs. It's all about picking up on homage, you know, like, oh, what's this an homage to? I think
Yeah.
this is bigger than all of us.
Yeah. Tell me. Tell
This-
me what this means.
This is biblical. This is. Have you gotten any scratch offs recently?
No, not
Okay.
scratch offs. No.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I think
This might be leading up to something.
I
Are you
think
saying it's like in a good way, or
It might be an omen.
an omen. That's the word I'm looking for. An omen, not an homage. An omen.
I think what that squirrel did to you, you're about to do to your next victims. Is it going to be career? Is it going to be personal life?
belly flop on their face?
Well, not exactly belly flop.
Are you
Like
injured?
metaphorically?
Are you injured?
No, bro.
You
I
would
mean,
just
but
be passing on this moment.
I was
of
shocked.
Revelation.
I was in a surreal moment there. I was like,
They obviously saw something in you.
they were
Think
waiting.
about it that way.
Yeah. Listen, whatever their agenda is, whatever, if they need me for whatever,
I'm just saying, rise to the
you know where to
moment.
find me.
Do something.
Just I walk my dog the same path every single day.
What are you going to do about it?
Waiting, hoping, wishing.
Whatever they need me to do.
Bring a gun with you next time you walk your dog.
Yeah, if he just pulled out a squirrel hat and put it on right now, so I killed him.
No, I can never.
Send a
those things
message.
are so cute.
Send a message.
Yeah, they're adorable till they're laid across your face.
Yeah.
It didn't feel. It didn't feel.
That'll be gone.
Yeah, it didn't feel.
It didn't
that-
feel good.
It didn't feel phallic. It felt more of like a belly flop.
Yeah,
Felt like a
but ham.
yeah belly. Think dog belly.
Well, that doesn't help.
Squirrel bellies and dog bellies.
Yeah,
are
dog.
Probably.
But guess what?
similar.
Dog bellies have.
Lipstick.
Yeah, dog bellies.
Nips.
Yeah, dog bellies have the
The
thing right there, just jiggling.
the genitalia. But yeah, that's what happened to me on a Tuesday morning one day. And I just thought it would be funny to tell you guys.
100% is
It was.
mission accomplished.
We'll keep this between us, okay?
I've never.
Everybody promise we will never tell anybody this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, secrets safe here, right?
There's one thing though that I think that you need though. You need you got a little bit you got attacked. You got blitzkrieged. You got you had a piece of war happen to you, but you need something else. You need
You stressed? Chill, baby, chill. Here's some War and Peace with Joel Warren.
you need some war and peace.
I got some.
Oh, small world.
So we were talking about Father's Day.
Father's Day.
We were having dinner, and my wife Trisha says to the table, she's like, Joel does a bunch of stuff around the house, does all these things. What's something that you like about the way your dad, does his thing? And they went around the table. It was like Thanksgiving.
Do you do well with compliments?
No,
No one.
I don't hate it. I loved it.
Okay.
But it made
the
me
time-
very uncomfortable at first.
Kind of like a young man massaging you. I get it. Same thing.
It was the same thing.
Same Father's
It
Day.
was as though she was like, and for Father's Day, here's Osuman Dumbele with some oils and lotions. Hope your toes are in shape for this.
Ow!
And Ross was like,
This girl jumps out. Everything's happening.
but so here, it was great. And you know what? My kids weren't prepared at all for this. She was just kind of shooting from the hip. And to put it into context, often at dinner, I will propose a game to the table for dinner. I'll be like, you won $5 million. You don't need to give anybody any of it. You have to spend it all. You have a week. What are you going to buy? What are you going to do?
Eddie Murphy movie.
And then we go around. Yeah. Or I'll say like, you get 3 homes somewhere in the world and a car and a pet. What are your 3 properties? And we'll all go around. So this is a normal thing at dinner. We just kind of like play a game. And I'm usually the orchestrator of what it is.
The dungeon master. The
Yeah,
GM.
yeah,
For all the nerds out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just
Yeah, the host.
I'm hosting. Yeah. Because I did not cook dinner. At all. So I have to do something. And I'm a great eater, but I also decided the activity. So Trisha flips the script and proposes, this assignment to the table.
Unbelievably cute.
Yeah.
Very romantic.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
like coming from the wife's idea.
Yeah, I would say it's a green flag.
Dude, that's straight Full House season 3 series season
And she
finale.
she did my thing.
No,
That's what was even better. I was like, wow, you're paying so much attention.
She
You're
shaved
perfect.
her head, walked out in a plaid
did.
button up.
I grew this beard for a reason. So my game for us is to say to the table, as it were,
Yeah.
what is something that you really like about doing this?
Oh. Kind of like a.
Oh, like right now?
Yeah, right now I just am curious because I do improv professionally. I'm used to coming up with stuff really fast, but I was so surprised by what she did, and then I reacted in such an unprepared, uncontrolled way. I mean, you know me, I don't ever show emotion, but
Yeah.
I just sat there and looked, but inside I was doing all kinds of stuff. And then I wanted to, this show is a show for sure, but we don't have a live audience. We get together once a week and just talk to each other. So my question is, like, what do you like about this? Say one thing about this that's true. 'Cause I know you weren't thinking about it.
My favorite thing is the consistency that it asks and the challenge of being able to always fulfill the demand of once a week. I love the demand of what it asks, and I also love and I just over the top appreciate, probably more than any other audience interaction, the parasocial connection that this type of media can deliver to a listener. I think is way closer than what I can feel when I'm doing stand-up or sketches where there are scripts and I have to get to this point or this point. This is the most authentic version of my entertainment self. I mean, there's still, everyone has a line. I don't want to say certain things or, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that this
isn't a bit.
Yeah, this is not a bit. This is me answering that question, and it is recorded, and hopefully it is interesting, because the interesting part should be the genuine, the authenticity, the fact that Nedo got hit by a squirrel, the chaos that existence brings, and if we can make that entertaining, that tickles my fancy. That would be that's my favorite thing.
I think that's why people like listening to your chaos, because they have chaos. It's mutual chaos.
We're trying to find there's so many things. There's this infinite amount of humanity. So might as well record our little part of it and try to communicate and try to have people feel and experience things, because memento mori, dude.
Yeah. And I as a comment on yours, I appreciate that that's what you've allowed this to be, is true and real. Yeah. And not a bit. And we're not, going, okay, this week I'm going to pretend I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
We've never done that.
The only thing that is a bit is the pre-recorded drops that our friend Trip does. But I just love him because, A, he's a phenomenal voice actor, but it's also, gives it more production, I think, and also, beginning, middle, and ends. And that's a little all the behind the scenes of how I want this program to be. But yeah, my favorite part is the connection to that we can give the listener, and then the second is then the people. I hit record in front of my favorite people that I've ever met, that life has given me. I can rattle off and give you more compliments and you compliments, but I think I walk that talk enough to know that not only we're shooting for a very good program, but I also want to, I'm trying to capture friendship. We're trying to capture friendship on this program.
This is the friendship.
Yeah. I'm
telling you, it's Treehouse vibes.
It's the friendship.
Uh-oh.
We started off this episode with that.
Well, looks like our magnet's a pirate ship now.
Arr, I love you guys.
We be sailing these seas together.
Where's the gold? And one more time, what was that question? What is your favorite?
What do you like about doing this?
Ask the next person you see after this podcast is over, that question. Unless they're really mad. That might rub them the wrong way. You better be somewhat close to them.
When you go to bed.
Just don't make that your first impression. With that said, that's episode 61. Thank you to our
wives and mothers.
And thank you to everyone listening. You guys are the best. Good night. Bye. Bye. Every episode of Good Sauce is brought to you by personal injury attorney Mo DeWitt.
Injured on the go?
Just call Mo.
We know Mo always throws the best events, and he's got one right around the corner.
Saturday, July 12th, it's all happening. That's right. He's having another family skate-a-thon. These events are always a blast.
It's at the Cimarron Skateway, Saturday, July 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. And it's our favorite price point. Free great music and surprises and free Mo merch. He'll be there to support you when you need him. So if you're injured on the go,
just call Mo.